This is John Pristine with Pristine Health, where we eat clean and live healthy. Out here harvesting my okra. Okra grows very fast, so when it starts producing, you have to cut it almost every day. You have to harvest it almost every day, at least every other day, I would say. So, just out here harvesting my okra real quick. See, I just take the scissors and I cut the stem, and it's quick as that. Pretty good one right there. If you don't, if you don't cut it, if you don't harvest it fast enough, they'll get too big and they'll get hard. They'll get big and hard, and you won't be able to eat them. At that point, you can just uh, let them let them mature and use the seeds from them. If you don't want them to get too big, this is a pretty good size. That's a perfect size for okra. This one, this one's starting to get a little too big, but it's still usable though. I personally think that this right here is the perfect size. Sometimes it's hard to see it because they grow up against the stem of the plant, and then, of course the stem of the plant is green, and then the okra is green. So sometimes it's hard to spot, especially once they start getting tall. Once the plants start getting tall. I think I got just about all of them for today. All the ones that are big enough to harvest. So you see how much I got. So if you have a row of okra, if you have a row of okra in your garden, um, and you're by yourself, you'll definitely have plenty. You'll definitely have plenty for yourself. Um, for me, it's me and my daughter, and this is definitely plenty for us because I cut this today. I can come out here, probably harvest about at least half of that tomorrow if I wanted to. I don't actually harvest it every single day, mostly every other day, but you can harvest it every day, depending on how much rain you're getting. If you're getting a lot of rain, and if you're willing to harvest smaller size okra like this one over here, if you're willing to harvest them a little bit smaller, which some people like them this small, then you could harvest one row every day. Now, if I had 3 rows of okra like this, then I would definitely have to harvest it every day. But I have one row of okra. And I think I got all the ones that need to be harvested today. I guess I could have left this one on, but That's a pretty good size too. Compared to the biggest one I picked, it's a decent size. Half of the size of the biggest one. So that's it for today. Now, me personally, I like to eat them raw. I mean, they taste perfectly good raw for me. But I also cook them, but I really don't have to. They're very flavorful in their raw form, and they're healthier for you in their raw form. This has been John Pristine with Pristine Health, where we eat clean and live healthy.